Hello students, we have seen lot of function of the string. Today we will see string slicing. Slicing means as a name it is given slice, that means it will take some part of the string and we will see how the string slice is returning. So first of all I need to explain about some slice function, how it is working. New file. We all know that if we have stored here a is equal to computer, so to return the slice we have to write like that variable name a index to, yeah, suppose we have to write n to m. That means what, it return the value from n to m minus 1. If we are writing here a is equal to 3 to 6, that means return the value from the third index and to the m minus 1 means where the value of n is 3 and the value of m is 5. So that means it return 3 to 5. Clear? So see here how the string is slicing is working. There are a lot of ways. First of all I will explain one by one. Here I have a is equal to computer and I have written a from 3 to 6. From 3 to 6 means it return in the computer. I will make the index that is a 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 means we have to return the value, we will get the value from 3 to 5. So 0 1 2 3 4 and 5, so it will return the value what, put. Okay, same that if we want to get the value from third onwards all, so we will write like that. So we will get, if we want to get value from second index to all values, so we will write here. Clear? If we want from the starting, it may return the value up to the some index. I want from first index to fifth index, all it may values will come here. So we will write a and starting address we will leave and last index we will write 6. So 6 means it return the value from 0 to 5. 0 1 2 3 4 5. Same way we can have a lot of way to get the strings value in the form of slice means part, like that I explained here. It may work from n to m. We can write, if we are writing like that n, so that means it returns all the value from n index to the last. If we are writing like that n, that means it return all the values from 0, little spelling mistakes are coming here, please, from, oh, it returns all the value from 0 to last index. Last index means up to n. So look here, I shown here, if I return here a from 0 to third index. Third index means 0 to 2, because it may work here what, m minus 1. Last index always it will reduce into m minus 1. So 3 means it return up to 2. So 2 means what the value will come, 0 1 2 means cum. Oh, here we have to press enter, cum. Clear? Same like that we can also work with the negative index. For example, a, I want from minus 1 onwards all values. So look here, minus 1 onwards means it return minus 1 plus 1, it will become what here. Clear? Means minus 2. Okay, if we are writing here a minus 1, that means it return up to the what, means it return up to the reverse. Look how it is working. Here this index we have not given, means minus on 1 onwards it want to give value. So what is a minus 1 here, r, after that there is no string, that's why it written r here. And here we have given the last index is minus 1, So minus 1 and minus 1, it become minus 2. Now here you are thinking why we have not added minus 1, because look here, we have written here a minus 1 onwards. Onwards means this value is what? N. So in the n we are not subtracting any value, and here up to last index, no problem. And but if we are writing here like that minus 1, that means n value we are not giving and m value we are giving. So always in the m, which what is doing here, it is being subtracted minus 1. So here actually what we have passed, if we want all the value, it return all the value from 0 to minus 1 minus 1 minus 1 plus minus 1, yeah, minus 1 minus minus 1. So it will become which value? It will become is equal to minus 2. So look here, minus 2 means from right side minus 1 and minus 2. Minus 2 means up to the e. That's why it return all the value up to the e. If we are writing here a 3 to minus 1, 3 to minus 1 means 3, the 3 will come from the left hand side, so it will come 0 1 2 3, means we want from p. And minus 1 means minus 1 again, here minus 1 will become minus 2, so from the right hand side minus 2 means the r is on the minus 1 and e is on minus 2, means it return the value from p to e. So press enter here, see which value is returning from p to e. So I hope that string slices you have understand why we are using. If we want to get some value from particular index to the last index, so we are using in the string slices. So is it clear? So once more I will explain all the possible way to get the string slices. From the first possibility is that n to m. That means if we are writing a is equal to 2 to 6, so it returns from 2 to 6 minus 1 is equal to 5. So it return all the value from 2 to 5. Clear? And it will return from which side? From the left side, because positive index we have passed. If we are writing like that, that is a first way. Now if we are writing another way like that, it return from 2 onwards all value. So here it return all the value from 2 to last. Clear? If it is not clear, so I may write is equal to like that, variable first comma last, and that means it return from where? From the first to last minus 1 index, means it return the value from first index to the last minus 1 index. So here if we are writing 2 means first value we have passed and the last value we have left. So last value where it will take? Up to the length. That is the compiler duty to take what is the length and it returns. But here third way, if we are writing a and the first value we are leaving and the second value we are given here 5, so that means it returns all the value from 0 to 5 minus 1 is equal to 4. That means it return all the value between 0 to 4. Dear students, always you have to remember in which index we have to do minus, in which index we do not have to do any minus. So here in the first line I explained here in that we are passing first comma last. So always, sorry, we have to write here colon, first colon last. So always we have to subtract the value from the last. And what is the writing style? The first value, then colon, then last value. It is a possible of, you have a possibilities you can postpone the first index value also. Yeah, you can left the first value blank, then it will consider only the last index. Same thing is here happen here in this column. What we have left, first value we have left. If we have left the first value, computer will take value from which index? From the 0, and it will go to the 5 minus 1 means 4. Clear? Now the fourth way is that I may use a from n colon, yeah, from fourth to minus 5. Now here, what is a minus 5? I told you, if suppose we have a string like that, C O computer. So computer, how it is defined? If C is on which index? 0 index. O is on which index? 1 index. M is on which index? 2 index. And P is on which index? 3 index. And U is on which index? 4 index. And T is on which index? 5. E is on which index? 6. And R is on which index? 7. That is from starting from this side, left side. And if we are accessing from right side, means from the R to C, so the indexing will become minus, minus, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, and this one is on minus 8. So if we have passed here 4 to minus 5, that means from which index? From the fourth is here, and up to the here it will show the error because it can't go to the reverse. Let me to see one time. If we have written a is equal to computer and we have passed here 4 colon minus 5, yeah, it does not return any value. Why? Because the indexing, it cannot cross to each other. Here the fourth index is here and minus 5 is here, so it is going to the opposite direction. Opposite direction means it does not return any value. It will return from the what? Left to right. Don't be confused here. Left to right means we are accessing from left to right. Clear? And we have given the index from right to left. If we are giving the range right to left, it does not return any value. If we have written here minus 3, so it may return because from fourth is here and minus 3, minus 1 will become minus 4, so it will give which value? Pu. So look here, if we are writing a is equal to 4 to minus 3, it will return only what? Which value? U. Because from 3 to here and minus 4 means here. Minus 4 we have written here, minus 3, minus 3, minus 3, 4, yeah. We want to access value 4. Clear? So I hope so that key slicing you have understand. If you have not understand, please give me comment. Here once more I will explain by some other examples. Now we are going to explain the string functions. We have a lot of functions, but yesterday I explained there are the two functions that work on ASCII value. What is ASCII value? All the characters in the computer, it has defined with some integer numbers, and that integer number is called American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Later on, it become Unicode, universal code, because earlier only the American languages, American letters are defined. Later on, whole world's computers are spread, so they have given the Unicode. What is that? We have a two function. One is a CHR. CHR, what is done? Whatever the ASCII value we are giving, it return their corresponding character. Means here 140 we have given in the form of integer, so their corresponding address what is in your keyboard it is given. And we have a ORD function that return 123, sorry, that returns its equivalent ASCII value. So whenever we are going to work on the string we can use. So here we have some functions. First I will explain one by one all the functions. What is that? The first function is alphanumeric. What does function do? It returns only two values, either true or false. When it returns true, it returns true when the passed character is either alphabet or number. Look here, A is alphanumeric. It's written what? To why? Because A is alphabet. If we are writing in the single quotes at the rate is alphanumeric, it return false. Why? Because at the rate is a not a what? Alphabet, and it is not a what? Number. It is a special characters. It return here what? False. Don't be confused with the A. This is not A. This is the at the rate symbols. It will not come in the category of alphabet. For example, I have taken this one is alphanumeric. Alphanumeric means either it has to be alphabet or the number it return false. If we are writing here A is alphanumeric, it return true. One more thing, don't it return true here. Why? Because only it take the first index value. So you are thinking I may pass here. Oh, it is a correct. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's return pass here. Yeah, you can pass more than one string here. And why it return false? Because all the value is not in the alphanumeric. So if you have certain conditions, you are going to check in the string all the value, either it is a positive, either it is a number, or either it is alphabet. So we can use here what? Alphanumeric. Now we have another function that name is alpha. It also returns only two value, either true or false. It return true when all the character of the variable is alphabet. One more thing I will give here syntax to use it. A is equal to hello, So I may write here A is equal to is alpha, or if we want to check the direct, so first I will mention here direct value and I return here is alpha. So here it returns true because in the A variable all the value is what, alphabet, and here it returns false because here all the value of this string is not a alphabet. Same as it is, we have a is digit. One thing is the common, all the function of the string whatever I am writing, which are used to check it return only two value, either it is a true or false, where is are used, that it is alphanumeric, is alpha, is digit. So where the each word are used, it returns only two value, either it is a true or either it is a false. Now what is use of is digit, it returns true when all the value of variable is digit, otherwise it returns false. Now we have another is space, it returns true when all the value of variable is space, otherwise it returns false. But here there are the two ways to use it. What are the two ways? Look here, A is equal to, I written here 12 computer, clear, 12 space computer, and I checked here, I will show to this screen. Let me to closed and again let me to open. A is equal to 12 space computer, and I check A is digit, it return false. But if we are writing A of 0 is digit, it return 2. Why? Because A we have passed, so it is checking all the values, and when we have written A of 0, that means it is going to check a particular index value, and on the 0 index 1 is there, that's why it return true. So always remember, when you are going to implement the programs like that, if programs is here, I want to count total number of digits present in the string. So how we will count? What we will do, A is equal to input, enter the string, and we have written for I in A, and we have checked if I is digit, then Cn is equal to Cn plus 1, and before the loop I am going to define the value of Cn is 0, and now the loop is over. I will print here the total number of digit comma Cn F5, and here we have write because it was So teaching class 12 Python. Here in this sentence, how many digits are there? Only two. So look here, results came 2. But here A is equal to I am writing Vikas Srivastav teaching class 12th Python, and I am checking here A's digit. So it's written what? False. And here how it is counted? Because we have checked here one by one index. Clear? Okay. So same as it is. We have also a lot of functions. More is renaming. We will discuss here. Now we are going to see about is lower. As the name is clear, it return true value when all the value in the variables are in a lower case. Clear? For example, a is equal to hello, and we have written a is lower. Look, it returns true, but we have written a is equal to 12 hello, and we have checked here a is lower. It's written also true because the digits will not considered as a what alphabet, and here lower and upper, lowercase and uppercase, I think all of you are knowing lower means small letter and upper means capital letter. When it written false, when we have written a is equal to 12 computer, and we are checking here is lower. Clear? So what is written false? Why it written false? Because here C is in a capital letter. So that is a lower function. Now we have a is upper. It returns true value, and one thing don't forget here, otherwise it returns false. And here it returns true value when all the value in the variables are in uppercase. Otherwise it returns false. So look here. Now I will make one program on the basis of this. Where is my cursor here? And program is to count total number of character in lowercase. That means total number of character. If I will write, maybe you confuse, total number of alphabet in a lowercase, that means in a small letter, and in uppercase, that means capital letter. Dear students, before going to make the programs, first of all, you have to think what the programs require, what is the requirement of the programs. And after that, you have to think how we will access the program requirement will finish. So here we have to check one by one. So what I will do, A is equal to input, enter the sentence. First I have to take input, so input I have taken. Now I have to count lower, so LW is equal to 0, and we have to count upper, so UP is equal to 0. Now what I will do for I in A, that is also way to access the one in value in the A, and I will see here if I is digit, I is lower, what I will do, LW value I will increase, LW plus 1, else, and here not else, here we have to use what, L if. Why we will not use else? Because maybe that number will also come, it will also count as a what, uppercase. So what will I use here, L if I dot is upper. If condition true, so upper is equal to upper plus 1. Only that much we have to do, else no need, so no need to write else here. But if we want to make by using the if else, so here I have to do one more thing. I have to check again if I is alpha. Then we have to check this one. And then here, instead of writing elif, here I will write else and I will see. Clear? Because first of all I have to check I is alphabet or not. If it is alphabet, then I can check here it is a lowercase or uppercase, and if it is a alphabet and it is a not a lower, so definitely it is a what, uppercase. So here now I will display print total number of alphabet is equal to LW, sorry, total number of lowercase is equal to LW print total number of uppercase is equal to UP. Enter the sentence, and here I have written hello class 12th computer science student. So here in the uppercase how many characters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and others all are in a what, lowercase. So lowercase means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Is alpha. Sorry, I wrote here by mistakes. Again, I have written hello class 12 computer students. Look here, total is the 23 and upper is the 5. So on the basis of that, you can make others all programs. Clear? Same as it is. Now, still now it returns upper and lower. Now we have one function that name is a lower. And what does it? Does not return true or false. It return value. It return all the value in lowercase. Where is the use of that? Suppose any string are in a capital letters, for example, look here. Again and again I closed. I have written here A is equal to computer, and I want all the values may come to the small letters. I will write here what, A dot lower. Look here, now here all the values in a lower letter, and if we want it may return all the value in uppercase. So look here, we have used here A dot upper, all the value will come in upper. So here also we have a what? Upper. It return all the value in a what? Uppercase, and in the bracket I will write only alphabet. Only alphabet. Why? Because only alphabet have a what? Upper and small. Upper means capital letter and small letter. Is it possible? Do you know? Did it also have a capital and small? No possibility, na? So that's why I don't think. That's why I've written here only alphabet. It's written only what? Alphabet. Thank you, class. Today only that much. Write notes and make all the programs based on that. I will give some homework.